Okay, we're going to solve one-step equation. So what am I learning? I am learning how to solve one-step equation. So that means we're only going to do one operation to get our answer. Okay, we use this in everyday life. We might not see it as x plus 4 equals 10, but we could see something like on Monday, Kelly bought 4 cookies. On Thursday, we don't know how many she bought, but we know she had a total of 10. Okay, so if she bought 4 cookies on Tuesday and had a total of 10 cookies by the end of the week, we know that she bought 6 other cookies to get to that 10. So again, you're not going to exactly see it as an x plus a number, x minus a number, or x multiplied by a number, x divided by a number, but we do see one-step equations. Okay, some vocab words we're going to take a look at. Variable is a letter that represents an unknown number. Inverse operation, so inverse means opposite. So the opposite of up is down, opposite of left is right. It's also the same for inverse. The inverse of left is right, the inverse of up is down. Okay, so the inverse of addition is subtraction. Inverse of a positive number is also subtraction. Inverse of subtraction is addition. Inverse of a negative number is also addition. Inverse of multiplication. Inverse of multiplication is division. Inverse of division is multiplication, but we're not going to see that x anymore. We're either going to see a dot or parentheses. Okay? So typically for one-step equations, this side is what the problem says, and then this side is what you do to solve that problem. Alright, so we just got done saying the inverse of addition is subtraction, and the inverse of a positive number is also subtraction. So to solve these, we need to move the number on the same side as the variable. And how are we going to do that? Well, for these, we are going to subtract the number to both sides. Okay? So you will see me draw a line down the equal side for every single one of these so you can see that it's separated into a left side and a right side. So we always want to deal with the side that has the variable. Okay? And we're always moving the number without the variable first. So we have plus 10, so we do the opposite or inverse of adding, which is minus 10. So 12 minus 10 equals 2. And we probably could have figured that out without even doing any math. We know that 2 plus 10 equals 12. So our answer has to be 2. Next one, x plus 4 equals negative 8. Locating the side with the variable, locating the number without the variable. So we have a plus 4, so we're going to subtract 4 from each side. So we had x equals negative 8 minus 4 is negative 12. Okay, notice that both of these problems said addition, and in order to solve them, we used subtraction. 12 plus x equals negative 4. Locating the side without the variable or with the variable. Locating the number without the variable. So essentially this is a positive 12, and we said that in order to move a positive number, we need to subtract 12 from each side. So we end up with x equals negative 16. Next one. 10 plus x equals 4. Finding the side that has your variable. Finding the number without the variable. So we are subtracting 10 from each side. So x equals 4 minus 10 is negative 6. Then we have negative 12 equals x plus 4. So this one's a little tricky because that equals 12 is on the left side, but we could rewrite it. X plus 4 equals negative 12. Find the side with the variable. Find the number without the variable. So either way it is a plus 4, so we are moving it by subtracting 4. So in every single one of these problems, we used subtraction to find our answer. So you're going to go ahead and solve the practice ones the same way. So problem is addition, we subtract. When you're done, we will go over them. Alright, so drawing my line down my equal sign, I got y plus 8 equals 14. Subtract 8, y equals 6. Okay, this is one where if you don't like that equals 9 on the left-hand side, flip it to the right, you'll still get the same answer as long as you subtract 3 from each side. 10 plus y equals 4, so minus 10, y equals negative 6. And then again, if you don't like that one, go ahead and switch it. You'll still end up with the same answer. Negative 10 equals x. So double check your answers. Next set of one-step equations, there's going to be either subtraction or a negative number in the equation, so we are going to add. So we have x minus 4 equals 6. Still looking for the side with the variable. Still moving the number without the variable. So minus 4. We will add 4 on each side, so x equals 10. X minus 7 equals negative 9. Locating the side with the variable. Moving the number without the variable. So we got x equals negative 2. We have negative 10 plus x equals 9. Be careful. Because this is a negative 10. You're not looking at that addition sign, you're looking at the negative sign, so you're adding 10 to each side, so it's x equals 19. So we have negative 12 plus x equals 3. Add 12 to each side. We get x equals 15. Last one, if you don't like that negative 15, go ahead and flip it to the other side. Adding 6, negative 9 equals x. Okay, so if it's a minus a number or a negative number, we're going to add. Let's go ahead and do the practice problems and then we'll go over them. Alright, so we have x minus 8 equals negative 3, so we're adding 8 to each side. So we get x equals 5. Negative 10 equals x minus 2, so we could flip that to the other side. We're going to add 2. We get negative 8 equals x. I think this one's supposed to be a negative 4. So we're adding 12 to each side. We get x equals 8. Negative 15 equals x minus 5. Add 5 to each side. Negative 10 equals x.